What's going on, gang? Baltmatrix here, and today we are taking a look at the Power Rangers Mega Morph Deluxe Battle Station from Power Rangers Ninja Steel. Now, this is a very interesting toy because this was never shown or never released in the Japanese market. It's actually pretty big, too. This is not tiny. This is a giant freaking cannon that, as you could see, turns into a star, which I think that's supposed to work with the sword or the ninja weapon, and can also work with the Megazord, which I do not have yet. So let's open them up. Out of the box, the toy is significantly larger than I originally thought it was going to be. I also have it slightly transformed incorrectly there. It also comes with this little Red Ranger figure that is translucent and looks like a Jolly Rancher. I mean, come on. They didn't even paint it. It's just clear red with a little bit of paint on the front. To give you guys an idea on the size of this thing, here is Titan's Returns Soundwave. So, as you can see, it is definitely not tiny. And to continue the Transformers comparison, here is that Red Ranger figure next to Titan's Returns Legends Class Rumble. To transform the star into cannon mode, simply grab the bits that are on the sides with the red, fold them down, and it kind of auto-transforms. And here is its cannon mode. The cannon mode is large, but probably the biggest flaw that I could find is it doesn't actually peg together. It looks like the back of the cannon and the front of the cannon should peg together, but they definitely don't. There's the connector in the back, and then that connector, which I swear looks like it's supposed to push in, and then this would sandwich together, but it does not. In fact, it doesn't even hold together at all. One of the modes that it's supposed to be able to do is have this little handle flip up and then have the Ninja Steel Megazord hold it, and I'm guessing it just holds it like this, because as soon as you pick this thing up, it just falls apart, which is a real shame because this actually looks pretty cool. It's definitely different. Wasn't in the show at all, in the original Ninja show, and it does have a launching gimmick here. This missile is supposed to be orange. It was never painted. As you see, the Red Ranger is supposed to be able to hold the cannon with no problem by himself, which he can do, though he's actually just a little bit too short. He's like a 1/16 of an inch too short for the cannon to completely line up correctly. Now, I don't possess the Ninja Steel Megazord yet. It hasn't hit stores, so this is the Ninja version of that Zord. And as you can see, it almost reaches the fist. So I'm thinking that the figure that we're getting in the US is just going to be slightly smaller than the Japanese version. Still, this actually doesn't look too bad. I kind of would have liked seeing it in the Japanese version. Now, the next gimmick is Zord Builder related. This cannon part pops off, and then you're supposed to take the red Megazord, or red Zord, and pull it out. So, you're supposed to be able to take this guy, put him up here, and then take the sword and put that right here. And this is supposed to be some kind of battle chariot. That's real dumb. I mean, really. This is like a fan-made mode that's just incredibly stupid. If anything, it should have the sword kind of sitting like this, so at least, it could ride around and stab things. But you're supposed to put the sword here. What does that even accomplish? Next, you're supposed to be able to peg the giant cannon into the chest or throne area of the Megazord. Doesn't work with the Ninja Megazord or the Ninja Zord or whatever the heck this stupid thing is called. It's too wide. It is actually too wide at the base. Turning it over doesn't work either. He can't even put it in on an angle. So this thing might actually be, or the USA version might actually be thicker or wider than the Japanese version. I don't know. This would have been actually a pretty cool... Oh, wait, there we go. A little bit of gimmickry and leaning on the chin there, a little bit of fiddling, I should say, makes it work. So, yeah, this actually would have kind of been cool in Ninja. The Megamorph Deluxe Battle Station is kind of dumb, and it's not the fun kind of dumb. It's they were almost there. They really were almost there, but they cheaped out in a couple of key places that make it not that much fun. If the Battle Station mode locked together, that would go a long way to fixing it. If the paint on the figure or the toy or the set was a little bit better, that would go a long way. And in all honesty, not having the USA version of the Megazord does hamper its enjoyability a little bit. But overall, I don't think it's a great toy for collectors. Kids, on the other hand, like who is the intended audience, I think is going to like this set. I don't know, though, as my child is nowhere near the age range to be playing with this. Whoops. It's not a terrible set. I see the fun and the value that kids are going to have with it, but from a collector's standpoint, it's definitely a pass. But if you got a kid in your life and you've got the Megazord, this might actually be worth picking up. So again, thank you for watching this video review. As always, I am Baltmatrix. Give me a thumbs up if you liked it. Give me a thumbs down if you didn't. And as always, I will catch you next time.